The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks tease that some tough moments are on the way. During the week of February 17th to 21st, Wyatt Spencer will remain heartbroken over Sally Spectra's deadly illness. He'll lean on Flo Fulton, who will give him a nudge back in Sally's direction. It sounds like Flo will want Wyatt to be with Sally for the last month of her life, but Wyatt should give Sally some space at first. Honestly, Wyatt needs a little time to process all this as well. It's a difficult situation all around, but Flo will be there to offer Wyatt comfort. Meanwhile, Zoe Buckingham will confront Thomas Forrester after overhearing his argument with Liam Spencer. She'll wonder if Thomas really is manipulating her, but he'll insist that's crazy talk. Over with Hope Logan, she'll rant at Liam after listening in on the same confrontation. Hope will think Liam needs to give all this Thomas takedown stuff a rest. She'll be fed up with Liam acting like he's any better since he was off kissing Steffy Forrester. Nevertheless, Liam won't be deterred from his mission to expose Thomas. He'll try to get through to Zoe, who'll indeed battle doubts about Thomas' sincerity. As for Hope, she'll feel terrible as Douglas Forrester passes along a message, one he'll be manipulated into giving Hope. It looks like Thomas will make sure Hope knows just how badly Douglas wants Daddy and Mommy Hope to be an item. Douglas will also express concerns about losing Hope again. He won't be able to shake the fears that Hope will be replaced by Zoe, and Thomas' next move isn't going to help. Thomas will host a special dinner at the Forrester mansion with a goal in mind. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Thomas will ultimately pop the question to Zoe and leave her in total shock. Zoe will make a request in front of everyone in hopes of ensuring this offer's legit. She'll worry that Liam might be right and that Thomas is just doing this to get Hope back. Thomas will have to make it clear with his actions that Zoe's the one for him now, even though that's not how he feels. Back with Douglas, he'll beg Hope for something only she can give. Douglas' heartfelt plea will come with a confession. The kid will admit he's been keeping a secret, so we'll see what Douglas updates Hope on. Brooke Forrester will stand her ground on believing Thomas is a manipulator. She'll call Thomas out in an upcoming discussion and accuse him of putting on a Zoe show for Hope's benefit. During the week of February 24th to 28th, Brooke will decide to tackle all the Thomas drama from another angle. She hasn't been getting anywhere with Ridge Forrester, so she'll hope this tactic might work. Brooke will agree to compromise with Ridge on the topic of his son. She'll make a deal that'll involve forgiving Thomas, but certain conditions will have to be met. Brooke might argue that if Thomas indeed makes Zoe his wife, then she'll agree to put the past to rest and forgive him. Naturally, it's doubtful Brooke will think that's ever going to happen. Back with Wyatt, the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say he'll put someone else's needs before his own. A major sacrifice is coming up, so that'll probably involve putting his love for Flo aside and trying to get back with Sally. Will Sally even want Wyatt after the way he's treated her? Will Sally suspect Wyatt knows about the news of her impending death? B&B fans will be eager to see how it all turns out. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers tease that Douglas Forrester is really having a tough time right now. As B&B viewers know, Thomas Forrester just seriously upset Douglas when he kissed and canoodled with Zoe Buckingham during Zoe's birthday party at Forrester Creations. It was a planned ambush on Thomas' part, all designed to provoke a reaction from Douglas. Well, Douglas certainly reacted, and he was quite upset. He immediately questioned Hope Logan about what was going on, wondering why his daddy was kissing Zoe. It really took the little kid by surprise, and he immediately started worrying that Hope was going to be taken away from him as his mommy and be replaced with Zoe. It was a horrible thing for Thomas to do. Well, Thomas' manipulation might not be immediately noticeable to Hope, but Liam Spencer certainly knows that the whole Zoe relationship thing is just a ruse on Thomas' part to manipulate Hope into thinking that she and Thomas should be together. Liam knows that this is Thomas' endgame, and he's really frustrated that Hope seems to be falling for it. Well, recently on B&B, Bill Spencer got into some of the details about what Thomas had been up to. He got an earful from both Brooke Forrester and Liam about how Thomas was still manipulating and trying to pursue Hope. Bill promptly called Thomas some choice names and was at the same time thinking about Caroline Spencer and her legacy in Douglas. And that got us thinking. Once Bill finds out about how Thomas is purposely trying to cause distress for Douglas as part of a plan to manipulate Hope, he's not going to be happy about that. After all, Douglas is half Spencer, and Bill probably feels like he has a vested interest in protecting Douglas from harm. It might be a way he could posthumously make amends to Carolyn for all the things he did to her. Of course, Bill has taken on a new soft Bill persona in the past few months, but if he were to learn about Thomas' treatment of Douglas, he might decide to take on Thomas like the old Bill would. It would make for some great drama if Bill decided to do battle against Thomas under the guise of protecting Douglas. Let's face it, Douglas needs someone looking out for him right now, and Bill would be the perfect person to do so. After all, Bill's a man of action, and he could probably come down on Thomas in ways that we can't even fathom. While Liam is focused on exposing Thomas so that Hope sees the truth, the harsh reality here is that Hope probably won't believe anything that Liam uncovers at this point. Hope's too involved in the situation, plus now she totally distrusts Liam, since he kissed Steffy Forrester. But Bill could take a devious route that Liam would never imagine taking. Bill could get Justin Barber or another henchman involved and set Thomas up somehow, or bug him and get him on tape ruminating about his obsession with Hope. Or he could go the old-fashioned route and threaten Thomas with some sort of irreparable harm, which would be fun to see. And wouldn't it be fascinating for Thomas to have to go up against someone who's actually his match? Let's face it, Liam just can't seem to stand up to Thomas, and Brooke seems to be more interested in protecting Hope than destroying Thomas. But at Bill, Thomas' battle would be formidable and would be a true war. Do you think that Bill will start looking out for Douglas and take on Thomas? The bold and the beautiful spoilers tease that Wyatt Spencer will soon be making a huge sacrifice for Sally Spectra. As B&B viewers know, Wyatt is reeling from the terrible news he's heard about Sally's terminal health condition. Sally doesn't yet know that Wyatt knows about her health status, and Wyatt's at a loss as to what to do. But it seems that Flo Fulton has an idea as to what Wyatt